Anna, and today our guest on Tuesday Tips is Jamie Miller with Gold Key Home Inspections. Thanks for coming.
Hey, glad to be here.
Glad you could come. And so we've got some common questions that buyers or homeowners ask inspectors very often when they're on their inspection. So what do you tell someone, Jamie, when they say, hey, is this code?
Great question. We hear it all the time. Home inspections are not code inspections. And so we don't reference code in our reports. We don't mention it to the client. And if they ask if this is up to code, we'll refer them to the local building department on that issue. You know, a home built in 1955, this handrail or this wall between the house and the garage was perfectly acceptable in 1955, and homes are not required to be, brought up to current codes. Right. And so knowing the code, knowing what it was at a certain year in a certain jurisdiction that's beyond what we do, and they're very legitimate questions. But not something that we inspect for.
Yep, I've had just recently a buyer ask about, some electrical outlet. Well, it's not code that electrical outlet doesn't do a light fixture on the ceiling. That's code now, not when this was built.
Exactly.
It's code when it was built, and so it's it's grandfathered in or whatever. So question number 2: should I ask the seller to fix this? How do you answer?
Yeah, that's probably the top question we get. As we go through an inspection, we may find some things that come up that they're concerned about, or they would like to get, or they need fixed.
Right.
And so they'll ask us that, and that's not our role. That is, we leave that to the real estate professionals. And so we say we're here to find some things that, to give you the true condition of the house.
Correct.
We're not here to tell you what to do after this. That's up to you and your real estate agent.
That's right.
So you guys are trained in that.
That's what
and
we do.
don't know past negotiations on this home, and we stay out of that. That's don't touch.
So if you want to know if you should ask the seller to fix it, you should be consulting with your agent, not with your home inspector. Your home inspector is just finding the things that aren't quite right. And then if you want it fixed, you talk to your agent about, is it common? And your agent will know whether it's a thing that most buyers ask for or not. So yeah. Great answer. And so a lot of buyers want to ask you, did this home pass or fail? How do you answer that one?
It doesn't pass or fail. What we're there is just to give the true condition of the home. Now they might talk about maybe a specific component, maybe the furnace isn't running quite right or whatever. And even then, it's just something that needs fixed. It's not a pass or fail. That's not what we do. We're just here to give you information, education about your home, and nothing that we say has to be done.
Right.
So
right.
It's just an educated opinion on a house, and that's what we're there for.
Yep. And most of the areas that we serve, it's not a requirement to get a home inspection. But at Inspired Homes, we recommend all our buyers get home inspections because you need to know what it is that you're buying. You just need to know, is it something that I can ask the seller to fix, or is it something I'm going to need to fix later, or is it something that, okay, it's not perfect, but I can live with? That's what you're doing. That's why you want to get a home inspection. So never be afraid to spend the money. It's quite worth it. And a lot of times you guys do find things that are expensive to repair, and we do want to ask the seller to repair them for them. So
yeah, absolutely. We're not there. The last thing we want to do is make somebody not want to buy a house. We're there to give you a true evaluation of it in a non-alarmist manner. We want to give you the truth, but we don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, or we don't want to sugarcoat it.
Right.
So
right.
It protects everybody involved in the transaction that way.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. If you have more questions that you want to ask home inspectors, you can message us here. We'll get you in touch with Jamie Miller from Gold Key. And as always, thanks for watching Tuesday Tips with Inspired Homes. And remember, it is all about you.